And how can someone start healing their relationship with money?
So my favorite questions to people is, if money was a person, who would it be? Money was a person. It could become a fun, loving, very gentle and generous person for some people. But for some, money can be a monster. Money can be a treacherous, cold, violent people. So it's up to you how you feel toward money. And if you have so many negative emotions around money, you have to remember what happened when you're 6 or 7. I'm sure your parents fought over money, maybe ended up a divorce, or you were denied of your dreams, and maybe you had a belief that whatever I want may not come because of money. And even after 30 years, we still feel like money limits our life. So my job is to free people from guilt, shame, resentment around money. And by healing those feelings, you feel so free and powerful. And by releasing all the negative emotions, you can be back in your driving seat of your life. And then you can really start living your life.
When I was growing up, I often heard from my parents, money do not grow on trees. So how would I heal that?
Yeah, so I always ask my clients or anybody to go back to childhood and just try to understand what went on. Like say you're 5, so you know how you can calculate your mother's age, your father's age. They could be in their 20s, they could be in their early 30s, but very young. So they're probably not making so much money, and maybe you're older now than your young parent then. So you understand how money could be tight sometimes, and you also know what kind of relationship they had with each other, and also with their parents, which means your grandparents. So they were not the happiest person. They're not the richest person on the planet. So they felt squeezed about making both ends meet. They may be still in school. So they were they were experiencing money stress too. So they scolded you for doing nothing, but you felt hurt. So if you take a look at what's going on decades ago, you may understand why it happened. And the next step is, can you forgive your parents for being young, for not knowing much about money and life? And if you understand that, and then you can embrace your little child in you, and then it's not your fault. It's not your parents' fault either. It happened that way because life was like that. But now please know that you can follow your dreams. You were not denied because of money or you, because of the situation. So you're so beautiful, you can do anything you want. And if you can say that to your 5-year-old or 8-year-old back then, he or she wouldn't have to deny everything. And then if maybe you're 35 or 45, 55, you can have more energy because, we feel money is limiting us, but it's not true. The belief about money is limiting us. So if you can think of your dreams without money, you can be you can be creative. So you can start planning, and maybe it may not require much money. So if you can free yourself from the money guilt and negative emotions, your life can be much better and more peaceful too.